Today's video is going to be a dark one. So if you're not a seeker of truth, you might want to click off this video because I'm going to expose a reality today that maybe you guys haven't been privy to, you haven't thought all the way to. So I'm going to open up your mind a little bit and get you going in different possibilities that maybe you've never thought about before. You guys see the title of the video. If it's not this title, then it's something akin to it. The only thing worth chasing is a dream. Now, this concept mainly stems from not chasing women because women are fickle and flaky and unreliable at times. So it's better for you to just focus on getting your money, getting your shit together, and if the women come, so be it. But that's just one part of it. There's another part of it that you're not paying attention to. And it makes even more sense why the only thing worth chasing is a dream. So if that sounds good to you, that sounds interesting to you, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. If you guys want to support, all the ways you can are in the description below. So check out what my mentor used to always tell me. We were in the gym one day, and he was telling me, Miles, you always work out in front of a mirror. And when he said that to me at that moment, I just sat there thinking for a few seconds, soaking it up. But then I asked him, I was like, hey, Chuck, what do you mean by work out in front of a mirror? I mean, is it because you're checking form, or is it because you're checking out, your gains in the gym? Like, what's the purpose behind working out in front of a mirror? He said, Miles, you always work out in front of a mirror because you can't let yourself down. Wherever you go in the world, wherever you are, you take you with you. You is all you have. And that lesson stuck with me years later to this day. And I want to share that with you guys. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen my video, Trust No One. And that's not a video to where you can't trust anybody. It's just you have to filter through people until you get the loyalty that you're looking for from your woman, your friends or whatnot. But it's not hidden. This isn't something that is hidden from you. People are unreliable and flaky and fickle. They're liable to leave you for any reason at any time. That's just how the world we live in functions. Friends one day, fall out the next day. Family one day, divorce happens the next day. Kids hate you and you don't know why. So let's talk about the family dynamic for a second. So you're gonna have kids, right? Kids don't always turn out to be who you think they're gonna be. They don't always follow your lead, your good example. The goal of parenting is to raise your children up and so they can go the right direction to get the best results with the least amount of turmoil, with the least amount of struggle. That's why you give them a set of principles to lean on when times get hard. So whenever you aren't there, they can be able to function and deal with the hardships that they deal with. So, but what about this? And And this is why it's important for you to chase your dreams. Let me turn on the light real fast. This is why it's important for you to chase your dreams. Because your kids are going to grow up, and whether they listen to you or not, they're going to have their own lives. They have your genetics, but ultimately they have their own minds. So they're going to grow up and do their own thing, have their own life. What are you going to do then? You're going to need a purpose and a dream still. Maybe I shouldn't say a dream. Maybe this should be purpose. You're still going to need a purpose in life, because even if you make kids your purpose, they're always going to grow up and leave the nest and do something else. Sometimes they turn out for the worst, sometimes they turn out for the best. That's just how life is. You don't really know. You hope, you would think they would follow direction, but they don't always do. So, you got your children. What about your wife? What about your husband? Well, if you're looking at today's dating and mating culture, people are getting divorced and marriages are getting broken up for all kinds of reasons. It could be because they're not happy. It can be, just because you have money, that doesn't save you from getting a divorce. Just because you have a good personality, that doesn't save you from getting a divorce or from your mate leaving you. See, people that have muscle, men that have muscle, women that are in shape, they get left still all the time. So there's not one reason that's going to keep every person or keep and solve every situation or make it your relationship safe proof to where somebody can't leave you. It's always a possibility they can leave you. And sometimes it's illogical, sometimes it's logical, abuse, whatnot, alcohol, but it could just be emotionally. The one calculation, the one hidden reason, and this goes for men and women, that I've come up with, one of the reasons why, the hidden reasons why people leave marriages, leave relationships, it's because, and they'll never tell you this, but it's because they want to smash other people. They want to get different experiences from other people. She might say it's just happiness. He might say that he's not happy anymore, but really what it is, they just want to go out and get some more experiences with other people. They're sick and tired of the same thing. They'll never outright tell you that, but think about it for a second. Some of you guys, some of these relationships are going just fine. They have the money. Sometimes the guy has the money and the looks. Sometimes the guy he has the money, but he has a flat stomach, so he's not the most attractive guy, but he's not the ugliest guy. Sometimes the guy has a great personality, not making a ton of money, but he makes enough. Has muscles, and sometimes the women will still leave these guys. Sometimes you, as a woman, you will be treating the guy right, and you'll be cooking and cleaning, and he'll just leave. They're leaving because they want somebody else to have sex with. So they'll never tell you that. But that is that. So even in your own family, people will tend to be flaky and do their own things and have a tendency to leave you at any moment for any reason. Friends are a little different. Friends are usually people that you sustained over a period of time. You've gone through harsh times with each other. But even then, there's a possibility that could end, because we've all seen friendships that ended horribly over money, or one got more successful than the other one. Envy and greedy and jealousy kicked in. There's a whole bunch of host of reasons. which is why it's even more important for you guys to be chasing purpose, chasing a dream in your life, because that purpose can be your friend. That purpose won't leave you. You'll only leave it. You guys want to know why Michael Jordan was playing basketball at all kinds of hours? It's not only because he loved basketball, but basketball was his friend when nobody wanted to be his friend. The basketball gave him happiness when there was nothing to be happy about. I remember Kobe Bryant talked about this because he was an immigrant kid and he didn't really have any friends. He didn't really speak, he was a little awkward, and he didn't really speak English too well, or Italian, I forget. I don't know if he moved to Italy because of his dad was playing overseas, and then he came back and he was just an outcast, but he used to always play basketball, and he was playing basketball because that's what brought him happiness. That was his friend. That was his purpose. That gave him fulfillment. Sometimes in life, you're just looking to fulfill that void with something. So that's why it's important for you guys to have purpose, because that purpose won't leave you. It's like, just to be persistent changes. People change. Things, circumstances change, but God, all he uses God, but purpose will always remain the same in most cases. Your purpose might pivot, it might change a little bit, but you need to have one, because people are people. They have their own minds. They're going to do what they're going to do. It is what it is, especially if you're a man. Now, of course, granted, if you have a good purpose, not only will it give you happiness, fulfillment, friendship, it'll give you purpose, money, status, legacy, fame, women. But don't ever be, once you make the money, once you get the fame, don't ever think that the people around you are liking you because they like you. They like you, the successful, whatever you are. If you were just a normal, average Joe that worked at McDonald's, nobody would give a shit. So, what am I trying to get at in this video? Create a world outside of people. Granted, we're social creatures, so you can't ever really get away from people. Plus, depending on what your purpose is, you might actually need people. You know, you need to treat your customers right, to have good customers. You need to have good employees, treat your employees right. But just know, at any moment, for any second, everybody can say to hell with you. And you're gonna need something, and usually purpose, a dream, helps with the pain. That's my video. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.